Odell Beckham Jr. will be at Classic Park for Jarvis Landry's charity softball event next week, coming up next weekend. But Odell Beckham Jr. back on social media, and Mary Kay, take a look at this. You and I have talked a couple of times about how Odell has been getting after it in his rehab process. More of the same posted yesterday, said he's betting on himself, and since nobody else is, he's doubling down. And we talked about rehabbing and hard work, and we are seeing that Odell has put in plenty of that to get back on the football field for the Browns.
Yeah, the interesting thing about it is that I don't know who's counting him out. I haven't seen anybody doubting him, but sometimes these guys get themselves motivated and get their game faces on by perceiving that people are not believing in them. And there are a couple of players on the Browns that are fueled in that way. Baker's one of them, and Odell is one of them. I think they do better when they feel like the world is against them or their backs are against the wall. But if that's what it's taking to get him to work out like that and to look like he does just in the weight room and out there on the football field, then the Browns are going to benefit from that, because to look like he looks physically only 6 months out from ACL surgery is remarkable.
Yeah, the cutting that we saw and whatnot, and he's back on Instagram, so we get the updates. But yeah, his rehab process, whoever has been leading it and pushing him, it's pretty much a job well done thus far.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing that sort of speaks to some of these guys do better when they're off on their own, doing their own thing. They listen to their own music, or they have their own trainers that they work with. And during this time of voluntary workouts, I think for a guy like Odell, he knows how he needs to prepare to get ready for the season in his own way. So I don't know that you can fault guys for that.
Yeah, and again, the key thing, and Kevin Stefanski kept stressing it when he talked to the media last week, they're voluntary. Voluntary means you don't have to be there.